Good morning, everybody. So you're going to want your strap today. And hopefully, if it buckles or if it snaps or buckles, put it in a nice big loop. If it doesn't, we'll find some ways around that. So don't worry about it. We're going to start seated. So make yourself comfortable and sit well. So sit in a position that you know you can stay for a little bit, watch those knees and hips. You can always straighten the legs or do anything else like that that you want. And then take your shoulders up to your ears, squeeze them up. Oh, and let them come down. Good. Two more. Just squeeze them up and down. Good. One more. Squeeze them up and let them roll down. And then just pause here. Maybe move the flesh out from the sit bones. Feel the shoulders start to open just really nicely. Like don't squeeze them back, but just let them start to open up after our morning, maybe curled up in our beds, being all kind of closed up. Just start to get everything open. And then snuggle down into your sit bones, close the eyes, and find the breath. And just notice, if you can, breathing in through the nose and out through the nose. Try to relax your jaw, maybe have a little bit of space between the teeth. And with each exhale, feel the shoulders soften down away from the ears, not by pressing them down, but just by relaxing them down. And at the same time, every time you inhale, imagine the crown of the head getting taller up toward the ceiling. Couple more here. Just starting to notice, right? Checking in with the body, what feels tight, what feels okay. And then very mindfully on your next exhale, let the chin drop to chest, but try not to round the upper back. Like don't sink in like you're doing a cat pose. Just let the head hang heavy, being mindful of your particular neck. Just feel the weight of it and maybe feel how long or how far that stretch goes. Is it just in your neck? Is it in the neck and upper back? Does it reach down to the lower or the middle part of your back? And then very slowly bring left ear to left shoulder. And again, notice maybe the right hand comes to the floor. Keep the jaw soft. Try not to clench through the teeth or the jaw. I mean, again, even if you have a little bit, if your mouth is open a little, if you breathe through the exhale through your mouth, that's okay. And then tuck the chin down toward the left side shoulder, just stretching the neck a little bit this morning. And then the right hand comes back to the knee, the chin goes back to the chest, the upper back lengthens again in case it got rounded. And then go to the right side, right ear to right shoulder. Relax your face. Feel the heaviness on the left side. Maybe the left fingertips come to the floor. Big deep breath, everybody. Let's start to let go of that tension, right? Oh my goodness, the tension, especially when it gets cold, right? We'll tend to tense up a little bit. We'll just, you know. So let's see if we can let that all go. Yes, use your breath, right? The breath informs the body. The body figures out that it can relax. And then tuck slowly toward that right chest. Just see, where are you feeling that, right? Where are you feeling that in the neck? Is it more to the front? Is it more to the side? Maybe it's toward that back shoulder. Just breathe with it. And then the hand goes back to the knee, the chin goes back to the chest, the head comes up. Oh my goodness. Inhale, reach the arms up. As you interlace those hands, take them right behind the head. Open up the elbows and look up. Support your head fully, stretch out through the front of the chest. And then as you exhale, elbows come in, your head heads toward the floor. Don't have to go that low. Inhale, lift, open, spread those elbows. Exhale it down. Good, one more. Inhale, open. And exhale it down. Whew. And then let go of your hands. Place those hands in front of you. Open up your shoulders and breathe. And again, snuggle down. We won't stay cross-legged too much longer. And then just start to sway those hips side to side. And again, if you're sitting in a way that's not cross-legged, just be mindful. Just modify if you need to. Just start to shake it out. Let the shoulders move. Let the waist, let the hips move. And then come on back up and do circles all the way around those hips. Nice big circles. Find your breath, everybody. Good. Circle the other way. That's it. One more big circle. And take it back up. Inhale, reach the arms up. Exhale, your left hand down. Take the right arm over. Stretch. Let the whole right hip lift up. And then press it back down. Take the other arm up. Right hand down. First, find the stretch, and then maybe lift that hip right off the floor. And down. Good. Up one more time. Both sides. Just stretch it out. Just have fun with this, right? Feel like a little teeter totter here. Good. Last one. Stretch it over to the right. Maybe let the hip lift and take it up. Exhale those hands down and let's straighten out those legs. Whew. Good. Knees can get a little cranky when we're cross-legged for a long period of time. So always feel like you can stretch those out. And then circle out your ankles. I still have my socks on, so just circle them around and circle the other way, right? And imagine that you're a kid and you're a little antsy and you know dessert's coming, right? You're like, dessert's coming, right? So just like be happy in your body, just kind of feel that, and then take all that away and come to Dandasana. No, right? Dessert's over. All right, so press into your hands, engage the legs, flex the feet. Look at your feet and see if you can make them equal to each other and both pressing out as if you were standing on the floor. A lot of times the big toes will curl in and the pinkies will go out. So I want you to really work at leveling out the feet. Still okay? Take the arms up, soften the shoulders and breathe. Now very gently twist to the left. Sorry, twist, yeah. Go ahead and twist to here, I'll switch. So you're on your left, take your right hand down and take the left hand behind. So it's a seated twist. But the legs are straight. Usually they're bent. Breathe here and just feel that, right? And then notice. So here we are twisted to the left. I want you to press your right leg forward and your left hip back as if you were stepping on a gas pedal. So you're actually shifting your hips. So the right hip is moving forward slightly. The left hip is moving back slightly. And just feel how that changed your twist. And then slide the legs back together, release your twist. Inhale, reach up. Good. When you're ready, twist to the right. Let the hands come down, one outside your knee, the other one behind you. The shoulders move back, the chest lifts. And then do the same thing on this side. I want you to draw your right leg back as your left leg goes forward. So you're just shifting. I hope that makes sense. So if you were to look at your feet, your left leg is forward or past your right leg, right? So you've got that little shift in the hips. And then slide the hips back. Inhale, reach the arms up, and exhale and shake it out. Good. Grab one of your blocks. Let's do a little bit of hip warm up. Take the legs a little bit wider and set that block on the outs or the inside of your left ankle. You can have it, I realize it's maybe hard to see. You can have it down low. You can have it up on medium. Move the flesh out of the sit bones. Press the hands back so that the chest stays high. And you're going to just step that leg over your block. We've done this before, but it's been a while. Before you do that, press down through the opposite leg. So your right leg is down. All right, here we go. We're going to do 10. So take it up and over. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yep, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Good. Sit up really tall. Put the block over to the other side. Lift up through your chest. Keep the shoulders back. 10 on this side. Here we go. 1 and 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Good. Sit up really tall. Take that block back over to the left side, but put it on the lowest setting. Lowest setting. And then take that left foot on the block. Good. And then lean back, open up the shoulder, see if you can lift it off the block. There we go. We're going to do 10. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I know. 10. Woo. Lower it down. Shake it out. Scoot it on over. Scoot it on over. So, right, we've done Dandasana where we just lift the legs. So these are hip flexor exercises. Even with your leg on the block, you should be able to feel that part of those hip flexor muscles. Having that leg elevated. So that's what we're playing with. Open up the shoulders, tone the belly, lift up. And then let's tap for 10. 1, 2, watch your hips, you know you. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Woo, take that off, shake it out. Good. Last one here. Take that block in the center. It's on the lowest setting. Take both of your feet on that block. I realize you can't hardly see my feet. So just the heels, try not to put the ankles. Open up your chest. The legs are together. Lift one leg. Other. 2 and 2. 3, 4, 5, there went my block. 6 and 7. Somebody was asking me about quad work. 8, 9, 10, and that's it. Just bend your knees. Those heels are still on your blocks. You can grab a hold of your feet if you want. Bend the knees. Relax. Good. Lean back. Hands come behind. The fingertips are pointed forward. Lift one leg, lift the other leg. Whew, my hands had to come forward instead of behind because I have a wall there. So you do you. So variation of boat pose and lower down. Whew. Good. One more there. Just one more. I'm going to scoot forward a little bit. When you're ready, lean back, lift the legs. See if you can hold. Again, my hands have to come more forward than back. So maybe yours do too. Breathe. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and lower. Nice job, everybody. Let's set that block aside. Yeehaw, grab your strap. Ooh. That's one way to get started in the morning, right? So you have this nice big long strap, and I want you to take it around your body. Start there. Make sure there's no twists in it, and then bring it right up underneath the shoulder or right under the armpits, more or less, right? And then stretch out your right leg. Your knee's going to be bent to start. You're going to have to adjust your strap maybe, so keep your buckle nearby. And if you can, I want you to see if you can straighten your leg while the strap is up around those armpits. So what is that doing, right? It's drawing those ribs forward. It's drawing that upper back forward. You have control here. As you press into the foot, you lift the chest. So I want you to feel this, right? So again, even last week in class, we were playing with this upper back and trying to take some of that rounding out of that. So here we can sit up really tall. We can open up the chest. And then if you want, just lift the leg. Just lift the leg straight in front of you. Take the arms out, push into the strap, everybody. This strap should be nice and tight. And if it isn't, then tighten the strap, right? Oh, that feels even better. So I'm lifting, lifting, lifting. I'm pushing in. I'm opening up my chest. And then exhale it down. Hold and lift. Press your body into the strap, into this upper strap, and breathe. Right. So we don't sit this tall normally. So we want to just get that experience. All right. So one more time, lift the leg, keep the chest tall, press out. Maybe the arms come up. Maybe the leg that's on the floor is pressing down. And by the way, I didn't even say that, but if that knee is bothering you, you can take that leg straight, right? It doesn't have to be curled under. Good. Everybody breathe. And then take the right leg over to the left and just grab your strap so it doesn't slip. Breathe. Open it up. Open up that right arm, right shoulder. Take it back to center. Both arms up. Push against your strap. Lift your chest. Lower down, lower down, lower down. Whew. And release it. Take that off of that foot. And switch sides. Now, if you tightened, you might have to loosen again. If your hamstrings are tighter on one side than the other, it'll be tighter, right? So you might have to loosen your strap. So start with where it feels good, where you can press back into a nice tall spine, and yet you got a lot of traction here in that foot. And breathe. Just feel that. Maybe the arms come up. Press against the strap and feel how it draws the shoulder blades down and under. It opens up the chest. It relieves some of that tension in the back. And then maybe the leg just floats up, right? It's so easy to find this little float up. Now, if you don't have a loop, and I'm sorry I didn't say this sooner, you can do the same thing by holding the strap on either side and then pressing your elbows back to get that same upper back opening. Good, breathe. Good, lower it down, pause. Lift through your chest, press. So I'm both pressing my back and my foot forward. So I'm really trying to find some opening here. Good, lift up again. Press into your strap. Maybe the arms come up, lift up. Breathe, maybe take the leg across if you feel like it's going to slip, or I just kind of like holding it because in the fuller pose, you would be holding your foot, right? So just hold the strap with your right arm, lift up, open up, keep it going. and then take it center and release it down. Take the strap off. Woo. And release it. Actually, hang on to your strap for a second. Good. Go back to the right side. Your left, go back to the right leg straight out. Your left leg is where it is for you and comfortable. You don't need to wrap the strap around you this time. I just want you to wrap it around your foot. Pull on the strap and flex your foot. Like pull like you're gonna lift that leg. And then bend the elbows to your side body to take the torso forward. And then lift up, pull the shoulders back, push into the strap. And then squeeze the elbows back to your side as you come forward. Good, one more time. Inhale, lift. Exhale, pull it in, pull it in, pull it in. Make your torso, your body as long as you can. One, you're gonna hang on to the strap. You're just gonna walk those hands forward. Two, you're gonna let go of the strap and see if you can find your foot or your shin. Here's the trick, right? It's so easy to round here. I want you to just see if you can lengthen, as if somebody has a string on your breastbone, right? On that sternum, and they're just pulling that forward toward your foot. Now watch the head. Don't look up, right? Don't crank on it, make it long. Find your breath. Wherever you are holding, breathe. If you've got your strap, hold on to your strap. If you've got your shin or your foot, hold on to your shin. Bend your right knee, squeeze that knee up and see if you can lift. There you go. Taking the left arm up, right leg up. Breathe, press down, press down. And come out the way you came in. So bend the knee, slide it back down. Woo. And release it. Hamstrings. Good. Switch sides, switch sides. So you've got the strap around your left foot. You're pressing down through your right leg. If the knee is not bent, you can have it out straight. You can even have it with foot to the floor. Those of you I know with some knee issues that are out there, I know you know what to do to modify, right? So you're holding on to the strap on either side. The shoulders are open. So press back, nice flex of the foot. And as you take the torso forward, bend the elbows. Good morning, hamstrings. Oh, good. Inhale, lift up. Pull the shoulders back. Exhale, bend the elbows to take the torso forward. This is certainly my tighter side. Good. One more. Lift up. Straight arms. Press back. Exhale. Pull down, pull down, pull down. And then your choice again. You either hang on to the strap or you release the strap and hold on to your foot or your shin. Be mindful of your particular back, right? So some of you coming this far forward might be too deep. You just stay up a little bit higher. It's all good. Breathe, feel that lovely hamstring stretch, lengthen through your torso. Imagine somebody's drawing that sternum forward toward the foot. And then your choice, whatever you're hanging on to, bend the knee, lift the leg, whoo, find your pose. Maybe the other arm comes up. That's it. And then bend your knee down to the floor, stretch it out. Oh, and let go. Come on up. Set your strap aside. Both legs out. Just shake them out. We're almost done here, and then we're going to get up. I want you to bend both knees, both feet on the floor. It's your heels that are on the floor, okay, not your toes. And then sit really, really tall. And just hold on to your knees for now. Just kind of like hold on and lift your chest forward. And again, feel that, right? There's a lot of tension here. Maybe there's some tension in your back. We're working with those back muscles, right? So if you can, I want you to reach forward and just hold on to your right foot, just your right foot. And then straighten the right leg toward the floor. So you're going to get a nice stretch through that back shoulder. If you're still okay, I want you to press the foot forward as if you were stepping on a gas pedal. Yep, breathe. And then release the gas pedal, bend your knee, and come on up. Switch to the other side, let go of the right foot, hold on to the left foot. Just see where it'll straighten to the floor. Good. Find that, right? So first, just maybe feel the stretch through the back of that left shoulder. If you want, step on the gas pedal. Ooh, breathe. Release the gas pedal, bend the knee, come on up. Good. Both hands, both feet. Be mindful. You're just going to slide one foot out, slide the other foot out, lengthen your spine. Good. Maybe slide out a little bit more, slide out a little bit more, hold and release. Now, I don't tend to go with straight legs here, not while I'm holding my feet. It's too deep a forward fold for me. So once you're where you want to be, step on the gas pedals. Breathe, long torso, everybody. That's it. Release the gas pedal, the knees bend, slide those hands up, woo, bend your knees, and take your feet to the front of your mat. Front of your mat, roll all the way down. Ah. Good, feet on the floor. Feel your back settle down. That was a lot of forward folding. Bring your right knee to your chest. Your left foot stays on the floor. Take the right leg straight up. Breathe. Release your left leg long down to your mat, all the way down. You can hold on to your leg with your hands, your right leg with your hands, and then press the back of your thigh into your hands as you flex your foot. So a lot of energy there. You can lift that left leg a little bit if you want. Press down through the belly. So we're releasing a lot of that work we just did. Bend both knees to chest. Your right foot goes to the floor. The left leg goes up to the ceiling. Pause here. Press your leg into your hand. So get some resistance there. Straighten your right leg. That's it. Woo, feel that, everybody. Breathe. Maybe the right leg lifts a little off the floor, a little bit more core work. Bend both knees to chest. Woo. Good. Left foot to the floor. Right foot, you're going to grab your big toe or your outside of your foot, or if that ain't happening, grab your ankle, okay? So if you can, grab your big toe, take it up to the ceiling. If you're overreaching with that shoulder, with that right shoulder, then I want you to grab another part of your leg. So hand to big toe pose. Breathe. Straighten your left leg optionally. Notice the difference. You got it. Bend your right knee, bring it to chest. Take your left leg in, switch sides. So first your right foot's on the floor. You're grabbing some part of your left leg or foot. Take that leg up to the ceiling. Soften and let the left shoulder be heavy, okay? Try to straighten your left leg as much as you can for you, okay? If your hammies are tight, your knee's gonna be bent. That's perfectly okay. And then straighten the right leg to the floor. Find your breath, big stretch here. Almost done, almost done. And release both knees to chest. A simple twist to the right. So once the knees are to chest, let the knees go to the right. Open up your left shoulder. Open up the left chest. Good. Come back to center. Go to the other side. Knees go to the left. The right arm goes out to the right. Breathe. Come back to center. Now your option, either the knees are gonna go over to the right and you're gonna bring yourself back up to a seat and then table pose, or cross your ankles and rock forward and back. Watch your back, okay? Forward, back. And then once you come up to a seat, flip on over and come to table pose. Flip on over. I think I should take my socks off. There we go. If you wear socks, I mean, they're awesome, but you can slip in them. So I don't tend to use socks if I'm going to be moving. So once you're in table pose, you know what to do, right? Spread the fingers, and then a few cats and cows here. Just getting all of that forward fold stuff shaken out. That's it. And then walk the hands forward a little bit and press back toward the hips or toward the heels and circle the hips. Just circle, big circles. The hips go to the left, they go forward, they go to the right, and they squeeze back. Whoo. And switch sides. Circle them around. That's it. One more big circle here. Just shake it all out, everybody. And come back to table pose. Tone that belly in. Press your right leg back. Squeeze in through the belly. Lift the right leg. Hold. Optionally, left arm out. Breathe. And then left arm out, if I said right. Take the left arm out to the left. I'm hitting a wall, so I can't go that far. And take the right leg out to the right. That's it. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring it in. Release it down. It's not going that far. Neither the arm or the leg needs to go that far. Tone in through the belly. Press your left leg back and lift that. Nice level hips, best you can. It's not about how high that leg is, right? Try to keep the hips pretty even. Take the right arm out. Maybe you just hang out right here, or the leg and the arm go out to the sides. Breathe. Good, strong glutes there, everybody. Woo. Take it center. Exhale, release it. Tone through the belly. Flip your toes under. Let's come right to downward facing dog. Shake it out. Stretch through those legs. Pedal the feet. And then take the legs wide. Walk your hands back. Forward fold. Be mindful of your forward fold. Usually with legs wider, it's easier. Bend the knees, hands to knees. Lift through the chest. Come on up. We got warm. Oh, good. And just shake out the shoulders. Shake them out. And then step wide on your mat for me. Right? Toes point out just a little bit. You know you, and you know who I'm talking to out there who's with me today. Bend the knees. Don't hurt the knees. Just bend the knees. Press the knees back. And lift one heel and then the other heel. Again, be mindful, right? Go easy. If you're too wide, you can come in, right? You don't have to go super wide here. Lift one heel, then the other heel. And then next time you're lifting your right heel, just hold it. If you can, if it hurts your toes, drop it down. It's okay. But see if you can hold it and release. Other side, lift and see if you can hold. And release. Lift both. See if you can hold. Find your breath. Find that focus point. This is all balance, everybody. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lower the heels and stand up. And then walk those feet back. Woo, shake it out. Yep. Layers coming off. Ba-ba. So, one of my students who is also in class today helped me remember that part of the knee health, right? It's not just for me, it's always quads and glutes, but she said also calf muscles. I thought, oh yeah, right? Above the knees, below the knees. So guess what we're working with a little today? Calf muscles. If you want to be near a wall or a piece of furniture or something just for stability, go ahead and do that. But otherwise, you're just going to find a little still point. Your hands can be on your hips. We're going to lift the heels for 10. So 1, 2, on purpose. 3, like really lift on purpose. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Good. Turn the toes out, but keep the heels where they were. 10 more. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Whoo, turn the toes forward, but then turn them in. Turn the heels out a little bit as you need to. So my husband and I used to do what they called calf 40s, and we used to do 40 of each one of these. I don't think I could still do that right now. So we'll work up to it. Here we go for 10. 1, 2, 3, whoop, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Why are those harder? Turn the toes forward. Last 10. 1, 2, 3. I know. 4, 5. Squeeze them up. 6, 7. Woo! 8, 9, and 10. And shake it out. Those are beautiful. All right. Come on up to the front of your mat. Inhale the arms up. Exhale the arms down. Soften the knees. Step back with your right leg. Grab your blocks. So I have my blocks on my medium setting, my second height. You can have them however you like. And then start to level out the hips and take a look at your back foot and see if that back foot can be pretty much straight forward. Okay. So if you tend to turn the heel in or out, just see. Now I know some of you have some stuff with your feet, right? Surgeries and things. It's just not going to happen. That doesn't feel good. So please turn the foot if that's the case. Otherwise, tone the belly in, squeeze into your legs, press through your back leg. If you can stay high here, high meaning your right knee's off the floor, that's awesome. If not, lower it down. Take your hands to your knee and pause. You're looking down at the ground. Press into your knee to lift your chest. Push into your back leg as you lift your chest. Squeeze through the inner thighs, right? We're building strength here. Take the arms up. Nice and slow, nice and easy. That's it. Breathe. If you have all your weight on your front toes, press your hips back a little bit so that the weight goes more to the back, to the front heel and the back leg. Slowly take your hands to your knee, lengthen forward, take your hands to your blocks, and see if you can straighten your front leg. Once you straighten your front leg, lengthen your torso. Find your breath. Think about it, right? Now, final option here, I'm just moving my right side block out of the way. If you want to let your left hand go and grab your big toe, right? We're doing this weird variation of hand to big toe pose. So breathe. Good. If you holding on to your big toe, release it. Your hands go back to your blocks. Bend your front knee. If you can, just push off, step forward. Your hands can stay on your blocks as long as you feel steady. Otherwise, you're taking the hands off until you transition. So once you're ready, right foot stays forward, left foot goes back. Make sure your pose is wide enough, right? We talk about that a bunch. When we step forward back a lot, you can tend to lose the width of your pose. So if you can, make sure you're wide enough. Look at your back foot. If you can, make sure the back foot is pointing straight ahead. Tone your belly. Take your hands to your knees. Think about it. Push into your back heel. So make that back leg strong. It also shifts the weight into your front heel, and then lift your chest. Squeeze your back glute. Take the arms up. Find your breath. That's it. Maybe even smile a little bit. Woo, just feel that nice, steady, strong lunge, right? Good. You're going to reverse, hands to knee, lean forward, hands come to blocks. We're moving that part slow. Straighten the front leg any amount that you can. Draw the right hip back, right? Make sure the front leg is nice and straight. The front ankle is nice and straight. Your back heel is straight if you can. And then you're just releasing your right hand from your right block and grabbing your big toe. Maybe the chest comes forward. I know it. Good. Release that. Hand goes back to your block. Bend your front knee. Look forward. Step forward. And instead of your hands being forward on your blocks, I want you to take your hands right next to your feet. So it's going to feel like you're almost tipping forward. Be mindful. If you do really feel a little unbalanced, just take one block forward just to have that stability. But then draw the chest toward the floor in this very deep forward fold. Bend your knees, hands to knees. Come on up. Whew. Roll the shoulders. Good. Inhale, take it up, everybody. Exhale, forward fold. You can take your hands to your blocks. Soften your knees. Step back, right leg. Back toes pointing forward. Back heel pointing forward. Push into, even though that back leg is straight, push back into it as if you could put your heel on the floor. Notice that it changes the weight of your front heel. Hands go to knees. We're back where we were. Lift up through the chest. Take the arms up. Find your breath. Take your hands to your heart. Twist to your knee and come into a twist. Breathe. You can take your hand instead of your elbow. Come center. Lift the arms. This is all balance, everybody. All leg strength and balance. Exhale, hands to the floor. Push off your back leg and step forward. Nice, really nice. Good job, Betty. When you're ready, left leg back. Make sure your pose is wide enough. Squeeze in. Try to have both feet pointing directly forward. Hands to knee. Press into your back heel. Press back into your back heel. Right? So why is that important? If I'm lifted on my toes, my whole body weight is forward. Then my front toes are gripping, right? Everything is kind of working out here when I really wanted to work back here. Belly tones in, arms go up. We find our breath. Hands to heart. Twist to your right. Come on down, your twist. You don't have to go low. Press into the back heel. Yup, 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 yup. Working with those glutes, working with the legs, working with the hips. Come on, center. Inhale the arms up. Breathe. Exhale, hands to the blocks. Step forward. Bend both knees, hands to knees. Come up to standing. Whew. Shake it out. Almost done there. Feet are hips width apart. Maybe your hand is to a wall. See if you can lift both heels. Good. Imagine that there's a magnet holding those inner ankles towards each other, right? Because mine want to splay out. So squeeze in through your belly. See if you can squeeze your glutes. See if you can squeeze the inner legs toward each other. And lower down. Whoo, shake it out. Back to your blocks, last series here. Open it up, shake it out. Yeah. Inhale, we have the heat on down here, and my girls are telling me it's getting hot in here, or turn that off, either way. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, take it down. Shake out the hips, right? Forward fold. Soften the knees, step back, right leg. We're back where we were. Do want you to be mindful here. So both feet pointing forward. Remember to go wide in your pose as you need to. Press into your back heel. Yeah. Hands to knees. We're right where we were. Lift up through your chest. Push into your back leg. Inhale the arms up. Exhale your hands to your heart. We were already here. Twist to your left. Breathe. Push into your back leg. Even for me, I tend to want to go up on the ball mound, but here I'm trying to keep that weight pressing back so the front heel's getting more work as well. Come out of twist, listen up. Take the arms up. Now, depending on your balance, either you're going to take your hands to the blocks and then straighten your front leg, or you're going to see if you can straighten it here. Whoop. My back heel just dropped to the floor. Tilt forward, hands to blocks, or hands to floor. Breathe. Lengthen your torso over your leg. Press into the big toe mound of your left leg. So again, the tendency is for that ankle to roll out. Breathe. Good. When you're ready, if your hands were on the floor, walk them back to your blocks. Bend your front knee. Look forward, step forward. Bend both knees, hands to knees. Come on up. Roll it out, right? Shake it out. Hey, we could do flash dance. That is a reference that either you know it or you don't. All right, inhale, reach up. Exhale, forward fold. Let's do the other side. Step back, left leg, everybody. Make sure your pose is wide enough. I just had to widen mine. I stepped back too narrow. The hips level out. Press back into that back heel. Hands to knee. Lift up. Right, so my back heel is not flat. You should be able to see that. But I'm pushing the weight back there, and it activates the glutes, and it takes that front weight into the front heel instead of into the toes. Inhale, reach up. I think you all got that by now, right? I keep repeating it. Find your breath, sink into your pose, hands to heart. Twist to your right, come into your lunge, twist. Breathe, press into the back leg. Yep. Find your breath. Take it center. Inhale up. Again, the first option is to come forward, hands to blocks. That's much more steady. Or see if you can straighten your front leg. Woo! And then hinge forward. And then take your hands to your blocks or to the floor. And breathe. Press into your big toe mound of your front foot. Maybe glance back at your back foot. It's relatively straight ahead. Doesn't have to be perfect. Don't worry about that. Breathe. Woo, tight hamstrings. That's it. Bend your front knee. Hands to blocks if need be. lift up, step forward. Woo, shake it out. Hands to knees, come on up. Woo, and roll it out. Good, you're gonna grab one block. And again, you might wanna be near a wall. But if you've been able to lift the heels pretty easily so far, then you're okay there. Want you to take the block between your ankles. I have it at that second width, right? Not too narrow, not too wide. And then just press your ankles, your ankle bones into your block. And just pause for a second, right? So think mountain pose initially, right? My feet are parallel to each other. The ankles are pressing into the block. I feel really tall, right? Really steady. Hands can be to hips or they can just be out floating for balance. Find a still point in front of you. Press into the block and lift your heels. And breathe. And then lower down. Good. Lift up, hold, squeeze. I know. And down. This is actually for me easier. Weirdly, lift up, squeeze into the block, and down. Two more. Squeeze up, down. Last one. Squeeze up. Whoop. Squeeze up. And down. Good. Kick your block aside. And hang on a second. If you want to, yeah. Okay. Sorry, my girls were boiling over there. All right, shake it out, everybody. Open up your chest, open up your shoulders, hands to hips. See if you can lift both heels. Woo, and breathe. Yep. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and lower. Good. And then just as a reverse, just take one foot a little bit ahead and point your toes up to your knees. And we're going to tap this foot down and up for 20. Why? Because we got muscles in the front, muscles in the back. We got to work those front muscles. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, hold. Just hold it. Just squeeze it up, right? So the front shins, if you've ever walked up a big hill or a mountain, you get those shin splints, right? Fronts of the shins, got to work both sides. Lower it down, shake it out. Other side. Ready for 20. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, hold. Squeeze it up as much as you can. Yep, keep squeezing. And let go. Good, shake it out. Nice job, everybody, right? So again, something we can do pretty easy. You can tap to the music, right? You could be in your car when you're at the stoplight and just shake those out. Back to the front of your mat, we're almost there. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, forward fold. Step back, downward facing dog. Find your good down dog. Shake it out, right? Use your breath. Come to plank. Squeeze it in. Elbow plank for those of you who would rather not be on wrists. Lift one leg. Fire it up. Use your breath, everybody. Lower that one down. Lift the other. Been doing a lot of strength work lately. Lower. Downward facing dog. Breathe. Step forward, right leg. Grab your blocks. Now, ladies and gentlemen. So once you're here, you're going to take a short hop up. So your lunge just got short and you're going to walk your blocks forward. We played with this, I think, last class. From here, if you can, I want you to really push into your front leg and lift your left leg. Now, the easiest version, besides putting the leg down, is this. Okay? If you want to play, one, you take the blocks out of the way and breathe. Two, you take your right hand to your right ankle and breathe. Three, you can play with your other hand getting there, but I don't think it's happening for me today. Woo! Right? Trying to hold that ankle. Release the hands, release the leg. Woo! Shake out your behind and come on up. I know it. I know it, right? From this stance, again, your blocks are near. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, take your hands to your blocks. We're just going to step back that little bit, right? We don't need to step back really into that lunge again. So you're here, you're going to step into that leg. So I want you to think about the weight in that foot, right? Just press into the heel and lift your right leg off the floor. Ankle strength, leg strength, right? Hip strength, everything happening here. One, you're right here and it's awesome. Two, your hands go to the floor instead of your blocks. Three, maybe one hand to your ankle. Breathe. Maybe your other hand tries. And breathe. Ankle work, leg work, woo, balance work, no kidding. Release and release. Holy moly. Hands to knees. Come on up. Shake it out. Good. From a nice, easy mountain pose, just inhale up. Exhale out. Inhale up. Exhale out. Good. Last one. Inhale it up. And exhale it out. Whew, shake it out, everybody. All right. Last possible balance pose challenge, and then we'll get our behinds back to the floor. Right. So what have we been doing? We've been doing tons of this, right? Heels off the floor. If you want to play, you're going to take your feet together, feet or knees, preferably knees together. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, hands to heart, come into a variation of chair pose. You're looking forward. Belly is toned. One, you're here, that's enough. Two, you're going to come up on the ball mounds of both feet and breathe. You're still good. Release the hands, stretch them back. Woo! Try to keep those inner ankles heading toward each other, even if the feet aren't. You're here, or your hands go to the floor. See if you can straighten the legs on the ball mounds of your feet. Come on out, everybody. So bend the knees, hands back, hands to heart, stand up. Shake it out. Good. Front of your mat. Inhale it up. Exhale, forward fold. Step back, downward facing dog. Just hang on here, or child's pose. Either one. Just breathe. And then everybody lower your legs and find either child's pose or hero pose, or you're laying on your side or your belly. Just shake it out. Find your breath. And then press up. You're just going to release and come onto your back. Since we're going to cool down, if you're in a cool area, you might want to throw your shirt back on, right? Because we just got all warmed up. Now we got to kind of make sure we stay that way. All right. And then come on down to the floor with your feet on the floor and your strap nearby, all the way down. Whew. And just breathe. So keeping your left foot on the floor, bring your right knee to your chest and then just push it straight out. Your arms can be wherever you want. So bring them in, press it out. Bring it in, good. Press out, bring it in, press out, and then bring it in and hold. Take it up to the ceiling. Maybe no hands this time. And breathe. Press down through your belly, press into your standing foot. See if you can lift your hips off the floor, just an inch. And lower down. And then lower your right leg to the floor and bend the knee, bring it back to the floor. Left leg, squeeze it in, press it straight out. For 2, yep. And 3. And 4. And 5. Good, bring it in, straighten it up to the ceiling as if you were gonna press that foot to the ceiling. See if you can press into your right leg and lift just a couple inches. And lower down. Lower the leg, both knees to chest, hold. Good, grab your strap, take it around your right foot. Left foot goes back to the floor. As your left knee goes out to the left, your right leg goes out to the right. Just pause. You're using the strap just to help try to get a relatively straight leg on that right side. Soften the left shoulder toward the floor. And then allow your whole right leg to go to the floor. Your left leg goes on top of it. And your left shoulder opens to the left. So if this is too deep a twist, both legs are straight, then bend the knees. Easy, easy, easy. That's it. And then release your left leg. So you bend the left knee, open it back up. See if you can get the right leg back up. And then both knees to chest. I'm just going to roll around to the other side so I have room for my leg. Oh. Good. So the strap goes around your left. Take that leg up to the ceiling. Your right knee goes out to the right as your left leg goes out to the left. Ooh, just feel that. Again, one side tighter than the other, right? Breathe. And then allow that left leg to go all the way to the floor. Join it with the right. Open up the right shoulder, both legs stacked over to the left. Deep breath. Just pause in this nice little twist here. And then bend your top knee, open it back up, pull the left leg up to meet it. Bring those legs together. Take the strap in around both feet. And then with that big old loop, you decide how wide you want to go. So I have the loop around both of my feet, got my strap wide. I'm doing a supine wide leg stretch. Sacrum on the floor, don't round the legs, don't round the back. And just press gently against your strap. That's it. Keep pressing. And then see if you can press the heels out, right? Not just where the strap is, but the heels. And then release it. Bring the feet together. Grab your strap and pull it so that it pulls the legs together. And breathe. And then bend your knees. Release your strap. Set your strap aside, grab one of your blocks. Sorry, I didn't cue that one sooner. And lift the hips and take the block underneath your sacrum. Easy restorative bridge. If this does not feel good, just stay on flat back. So you're doing nothing else here. We're trying to get everything to settle back in. Your arms are down at your sides, your shoulders are down, the back of the neck is long, the chest is open. Breathe. Just feel that. Just let the sacrum be heavy on the back or on the block. Find your breath. Couple more breaths right here. And then optionally, knees to chest, legs up to the ceiling. Little inversion here. This should feel really nice, really good. If it doesn't, keep the feet on the floor. Right, so in yoga, we look for balance. Front body, back body, side body, right? The breath. We look for balance in our mental and emotional bodies as well. And then bend your knees. One foot to the floor, other foot to the floor. Lift up through your hips, take the block out, lower down. And again, optionally, the soles of the feet together, the knees out to the side, a nice supine Baddha Konasana. Maybe the hands smooth the thighs away from the ribs. Make sure the lower back is nice and long. Just breathe, let the knees be heavy. Nice, easy breath. And then either know that you can stay here for a few more moments or we are ready for Shavasana. And so one leg straightens, the other leg straightens. Arms relax, blanket if you need it. And just rest. And as you rest, feel the breath moving in through your nose, and out through your nose or mouth. Feel the softness of your breath. Space between the teeth, the jaw is soft. Stay with your breath. Notice if the mind wanders from place to place. Softening your whole body down to the floor. Breathe in joy. Breathe out peace. Breathe in peace. Breathe out joy. See if you can soften down even more. And for those of you who are ready, little short Savasana. Start to wiggle your toes and your fingers, maybe flex and point your ankles. Slowly draw your knees to your chest. Rock side to side, allow the knees to roll to one side or the other. And curl all the way up to your seated pose. Once you're there, let your hands come to your heart. Let's all make this a really great day today. Namaste.
Namaste. Namaste.
Thank you, everybody.